Hey guys, all right, we're here at the next step. So, I want to just break down some things that often get mistaken. So, remember, your message is not the same as telling people what you do. That's why I gave you the little niche template. I work with people who are struggling with one, two, three, and I help them ABC. That is a what I call the niche pitch template. Just like these pitches are not your social media message. These pitches are not what you say to somebody when you're telling them what you do. These pitches are not what you say when you are pitching to a podcast, pitching to a local place so that you can build your referral network or host a workshop leading to either a strategy call or a paid opportunity. What is really important is that you have to understand that what you say to people is in the flow of a conversation. If you can have conversations with people, if you can get clear on how to explain what you do in a bunch of different ways, which we're going to get to, you're going to start to understand how to message to people, how to understand your ideal client buyer avatar, meaning how your one niche, for example, the people that are attracted to you aren't exactly a book. It's not the same exact person. You might be working with women who are trying to balance their hormones and their thyroid is a hot mess, causing a myriad of issues like food intolerances, estrogen dominance, anxiety, sleep issues. That's who you work with. How you message that, if you're saying, to somebody even, offline, or hey, what do you do? I work with women who are struggling with hormones. I was really inspired to do this work because I witnessed or I experienced, or I know this is the missing piece in this world right now that we're not focusing enough on. Let them talk. That conversation, that person's going to say back to you, I work these crazy hours. I'm always really stressed. Or this other person is going to say, I'm retired. I've been wondering why my hair's falling out and I've been gaining all this weight. Another person will say, I had thyroid issues. And you know what? When I turned, 45, all of a sudden they appeared. I wonder if my medicine's not working. You're going to have all these different people based on their life experiences, their daily life, their avatar, who they are, their work, their habits, their personality, their constitution, their fears, their desires. The more that you realize that you're not just this one message that worked years ago, in today's world, that strategy does not work. So now it's time for us to understand the language of our ideal client. We're going to start with just one. I have many different client avatar personalities because we live in a world of many beautiful different people, different colors, different backgrounds, and that is in the secret to the magic. So here are some questions that are useful because I do encourage you to have real conversations. This is going to require you to get people on the phone or ask questions in a Facebook group and give back a gift. If you're asking somebody to do something, whether it's on SurveyMonkey or you're just doing a Google form, a Jot form, I highly suggest free tools like what I just mentioned. Or you could take these very questions and put them into a form and then give an automatic response to that form of the gift. You could also, of course, just make a free group, cheap and free. And in that group, ask these questions and tell people when you join this group and you ask these questions, you will get gift one from me. That could be your materials that you have, which could be a full recipe guide. It could be a higher value gift because a person's taking out their time to give to you. You could say level 2 gift, the gift plus the answers of the questions plus a 20-minute interview with me. Level 3 gift is that you could take the same exact template and then ask for 2 interviews with you. Meaning before they try the recipes, and then after. So 1, please give me your name, your email address. What are you most struggling with when it pertains to X problem? When was the last time this surfaced in your area? Tell me a little about what situation caused this. Do you not know the situation? And if so, explain. And you can give an example like, are you struggling with some mystery, conditions or illnesses or issues that you haven't really understood, but you know that you are tired, sleep is disrupted, hormones are a mess, there are some stomach troubles, belly bloat, acid reflux. Give them some verbiage. Then, how is the problem getting in your way of your life? How's this affecting you? Describe this to me. Or is this affecting your work, your relationships, your health? What does that look like? Is it getting in the way of you showing up for your job, your family, making money? How is this impacting all of the areas of your life? Emotionally, physically, and spiritually. What has worked so far? And if it's worked, when did you last, try this? What were the results? And what stops you from implementing this again? Have you ever been at a point where you wanted to drop to your knees and just say, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. When did that happen in your life? What do you feel would be possible in your life if this was actually achieved? If there was a strategy, a roadmap, some steps? And then can I send you a follow-up message? Can I send you a gift for filling this out? Do you mind if we get on an interview? That can be all on one simple Google Jot form. Our goal here is for you guys to have massive clarity around how simple this can be. Too often we get so overwhelmed. Like, is it SurveyMonkey? Is it Quiz Interact? Is it so many of these platforms when simple wins the race? Cheap, Jot form. Cheap, Google form. If you have questions about this, watch the tutorials or Google. YouTube has an answer for everything. And I'm not telling you that we're not here to educate you and empower you. We're here to help you craft an amazing, epic business with great content in a duplicatable system that allows you to speak to your ideal client, know how to pivot, understand what are their pain, what are they saying. We only get this, we only grab this in conversation. So, action step. Take some of your materials and ask people if they would join you, if they would answer some questions. You're looking for 7 to 10 people. And or do this with friends who are all different personalities, know that they aren't going to be your ideal client. And so you can really utilize them in this way to help understand where people are at. Don't pick people who are just like you. Pick all these different personalities, all these different situations, 9 to 5, retired, and or apply them to the group of people that you would like to serve. Often though, that gets a little too specific and then we stop and then we don't get the high value information from people that could truly change our business. So either friends or family, go onto Facebook on your personal page and say, I have an opportunity, I'm looking for 10. If you want to do 20, great. 20 conversations recorded on Zoom or Loom, and it is the game changer. Change the game, do business a different way, make it an easier path to build. With that being said, guys, you know what your action step is. Put this in place of what you're going to give people, your questions, and ask for any support if this feels overwhelming. You can do it. I believe in you.